Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan. I am finally back with another video. I was out last week with a back injury, but I'm all good now. Anyways, today I want to talk about dance festivals and conventions. Should you go to one? Yes. Now before we get into all that, why am I even talking about this? Full disclosure, I've only been to one dance festival and one convention. But my life has totally changed every time I've gone. And I'm always running into other dancers who don't even know what festivals are. And I'm like, what? Number 2, I recently found out I'm going back to Bates Dance Festival this summer as an intern, so it's fresh on my mind. Anyways, let's get into it. What is a dance festival? In a very broad and simple definition I found on wisegeek.com, a dance festival is an organized event where... A dance festival is an organized event where dance is celebrated. A dance festival is an organized event where dance performance is celebrated. Basically, people get together to dance and you get performances and classes and workshops and master classes and you can network. It is so awesome. Now every festival and convention is a little bit different, but that's basically what happens. Some might only have performances or only have classes, but you get the idea. They're awesome. Now there are 2 main differences that I've seen from my limited experience between conventions and festivals. Conventions are usually geared more toward the commercial side of dance, while generally festivals, you can find a much wider range of styles and genres. Also, conventions are normally tour-based, so they have the same convention, but it travels from city to city. For example, Monsters of Hip Hop, you've got DC, Dallas, Orlando, Vancouver, just to name a few locations. And at every location, it's the same format, but maybe different teachers and competing teams, stuff like that. Festivals, on the other hand, are generally at the same place, same time, every year. But teachers change, performers change, all that good stuff. Now, why should you go to a convention or a festival? They usually bring in amazing teachers, but I can take class at my own studio. Okay, well then number 2, networking. If you are trying to make it as a dancer, it is all about who you know. My claps are offbeat. And there's no better place to do it than at a festival or convention. I will say from personal experience, I found it harder to do that at a convention than a festival, because at a convention, usually people are more focused on the competition and standing out to the choreographers. While at a festival, you're there for a longer period of time, it's a little bit less competitive usually, so it's easier to talk to people. But yeah, networking. Just from my 2 years at Bates, I've made so many connections that I still keep up with now. I've met dancers from New York, in LA, in Switzerland, in China, and now if I ever visit any of those places, I know I have a couch to crash on. Also, you never know who might need a dancer for a project, or for me, a photographer. Once, 2 of the teachers that I met at Bates hired me to be their photographer when they came for a performance in DC, because they had met me at Bates and seen some of my work. I'm also currently working on a new piece with my friend Q and Chris, and I met Q at Bates when we were both enrolled in Rennie Harris's hip-hop class. If you want to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we've done so far, check out the link right here. Now, just a side note, just because you go to a festival or convention doesn't mean you automatically make friends. Networking is a lot of hard work, and that's a whole different video. But I found it's a lot easier to do that in those situations because you're all there because you love to dance, you're all in the same mindset, so it's generally easier to approach people. But I'm a poor artist, I can't afford to go. Well, good news. Some festivals will let you audition for scholarships to help pay for some or all of the cost. Conventions also offer scholarships, but they're usually for another tour date. So you have to pay to go to one, but you can audition for a scholarship to get a free ride to the next tour date. But if you go to a studio, see if they can help out. Or if you're in college right now, there are probably a bunch of scholarships that you can apply for. Both times that I've gone to Bates, I auditioned for their scholarship and got part of my fee covered, and I covered the rest with the scholarship I got from school. And when I went to Monsters of Hip Hop, I was teaching at a studio, so they covered part of my cost. So all that to say, go! It is so worth it. And again, just a reminder, every festival and convention is different. So some last maybe a weekend, some last 3 weeks, some last 6 weeks, some only offer classes, some you have to submit your work, some you have to audition to get in. It varies, so do your research, but I really encourage you guys to go out there and participate. If you don't know where to start, I've included some links in the description box below to a couple festivals and conventions, and if you have gone to a festival or convention before, leave a comment, tell me what your favorite experience was and why you would recommend someone else to go, or maybe not go. That's it for this video. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Dance festival found on are usually today. I got bless you. Thank you.